I know I look like crap, but I honestly don't care right now because I'm reading something from my journal, which I don't usually share with people. So, YouTube, you're lucky. I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time because I'm still not over it, but I had a very special dog come into my life, and her name was Storm, and I've never felt anything like that before. Like, I've never felt anything like that. I've never felt the love, the mystery, the... It's okay. Come here, Kenny. This is my sister.
Oh, no.
Okay, somebody doesn't want to be in here. But I mean, like, do you mind?
Yeah, can be louder.
I've never felt the love. This is hilarious. I'm sorry. Not what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about Kendra. Let it go. I've never felt the love, the mystery, the support, how she pushed me away from depression like that. Before I got her, all I could think was I really, really, really want to die right now. I just want to die. That's all I thought of. But I'm going to start from the part where it says, hang on. The puppy I have now, Cassie, I love her to death, guys. Don't get me wrong. She's my one and only. You can't expect her to be like her, like Storm. But I go, she will never compare to my puppy Storm, who I still see sometimes in my mind running around, chewing on her toy and giving me kisses and support. She was my everything to me. My special one, my only one to me. Instead of a dog, she was my angel. Before she came along, suicide, my only option, like I said, was pending. I was there when she was born. I wooed my parents, endlessly working, endlessly wooing. I visited her every day. I fed her. Sometimes I even slept over there. I literally did. Like, if I couldn't see her sometimes at night, I would, we have a ladder over the fence because me and my neighbor really got along really well. So I would just climb that ladder and go over there, and I'd sleep with her in her little shed over there, and all her little brothers and sisters and everything. And sometimes I would even, I would feed her. I would buy dog food, and I would go over there, and I'd get it just for her. But I'd take care of the other ones, too. But, I mean, I played with her. It was endless days of playing with me and her. I didn't think I was going to get to keep her, so I was always over there, which just made it harder for me because I was bonding with her more. Played with her, talked to her. Yes, I talked to her. I talked to her constantly. It was almost like she understood. She knew what was going on. She could help me and everything. And I was like, okay, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for you to help me. We were inseparable, literally. But I was running out of time because my neighbor was getting ready to move, and she would have took the dogs with her and took them to a non-kill shelter because we all agreed on taking them to non-kill shelters. Her brothers and sisters went over there, but she eventually ended up with me. My parents hadn't said yes yet, which was, I feel bad for this, but I would never take it back because the dog, when she was with me, she was just, I was not going to give out yet, so I told her to bring her over, which was probably not the best idea to get her. My parents yelled. I constantly was crying. I told them I'd do anything, and I did. I had to pay for it a lot. I said if I get to keep her, and they go from... But after that, from then on, I showed her my world and hers, and she showed me hers. Endless adventures with her. She saved my life, I saved hers. Together we created a world of impenetrable happiness. Mystery, love, impenetrable happiness, trust, mystery, and love. But one day while at a friend's house, she was hit bad by a car, and I mean, it was bad. I would even repeatedly where she got hit days after her funeral, which, yes, I had a funeral for me because she was that important to me. There was a blood stain left on the road where she was hit, and imagine you walking past that. You go past that every day, and you know that's where she got hit. Of course, it didn't last, but I mean, that hurt bad. My dad told me when he picked me up from my friend's house, and I cried and cried and cried, and I was shocked. I didn't know if that really happened because I felt like it was my fault. The day of, because I wouldn't quit, we went to the vet to go see her, and they kept saying how unresponsive she was, and when I first walked in, she wasn't responsive at all. Like, she just was almost in shock. But as soon as I touched her, everybody started looking at me weird because, and they started cheering, and I was like, "What? Why are you doing that?" Because she got up and she didn't get up because her back was broken, but I mean, she wagged her tail, which I don't know how that happens. I don't know, because we asked the doctor, and they said it's probably, she wagged her tail even though her back was broken, but then they showed us where it was broken at, and that's the reason why she could wag her tail. And she licked my face and whined, and I was just like, oh God, I wish I was in that position. I'd trade that for anything. I want her to be healthy and happy. And, hang on. And this is what was wrong with her. Her spine was fully severed. It was horrible. You could even see the break in it. And this makes me really want to cry. Just talking about it, though. She had one of her front paws broke and a deep cut on her other front leg. To see her like that made it physically painful. I mean, it was really hard for me. We had no other choice but to put her down. If we didn't, she would have died anyway, only much slower. We said our goodbyes, but as you can imagine, mine was much, much longer. As she licked the tears from my cheek, like she was saying it was okay to let her go, I held her head and kissed her one last time. As a needle went into her IV, I felt her heartbeat fade away. I couldn't let go until somebody pulled me off. Somebody literally had to drag me off of her. They carried her off and put her in a cardboard box shaped like a casket. And they even gave us little paw print things, which I still have, and I'll show that to you. I'll show all the stuff to you. And we buried her under a really shady tree because I didn't want it being in the sun. I was always out there. I literally wouldn't leave her grave weeks after that, mind you, weeks. And this just happened this year, but still, I'm not over it. I was always out there laying by her grave, playing music. That was all I did. They couldn't even get me to come in. The only time I would come in is sometimes when I wanted to eat or pee or use the bathroom. It got so bad. It literally got so bad I would not open my bedroom door. I didn't want to see my bedroom because that was where she once laid. She once laid by my side. And so I would lay on the couch or I'd lay outside by her grave when I could. I would constantly use my money that I earned cleaning the house and everything to buy her roses and stuff. And for her, I'd buy them for her. I wouldn't let anybody near her grave. And everybody thought it was bad that I shouldn't be doing that, because when she was like that, they would be mowing back there and her grave's back there. So I would sit right in front of her grave and I'd scold them the whole time, make sure they didn't go anywhere near it. And if you'll see, they literally still got a circle because they just mowed today and I did that. And I went as far as not eating and cutting and that's when I was put on medication. Now I'm off the medication because I don't need it anymore. Sometimes I feel like I need it because it gets bad sometimes. I still take my bipolar medicine, but sometimes we're slowly getting me off of it because I'm doing a lot better and rehabilitating. But sometimes I need it, and sometimes I don't think it's anything bad with having to have medicine. But yeah, and my ADHD medicine, I don't go without that. I don't go without that. In that time, I wouldn't fully move on. I'm still not moved on, but I finally entered my room and switched everything around and sprayed stuff, got rid of the paint on my walls that had been put there and everything. The paint from where I put her paws on the walls, but I still have a little section that I keep there. And one day my parents was taking me to Walmart, and they're just like, "Oh, you want to go look at a puppy?" I'm like, "What? You're not serious, right?" It was like 3 months after, and I was like, "You're not serious, right?" So they really did, and they surprised me with a little German Shepherd lab, or so we think, puppy, and I still have her, and I love her, I adore her, I sleep with her. Me and her were messing around one day, and she bit right here, and I pushed her away, and my lip went into the indention of our metal table in the living room, and I had stitches. I got them taken out today, but I'll still always have scars. I don't really care because scars are like, some of them are amazing. And I was just like, that was, yeah. And Cassie is slowly healing me. I'll never be fully healed, but she's slowly healing me and helping me to recover. And yeah. So I'm going to show you the paw print that they gave us, and I'm going to show you her grave. I actually just got her some more roses this week, but I wasn't putting them out there because it was constantly raining. But I got her these roses this week because the other ones that I had died. So I got her these, and they've been doing pretty well. I usually set them out there beside her grave. And we're going to go show you her paw print from where. There's Cassie. Cassie, hi, baby. Hi. I don't really want her going out with me. I don't want her getting hurt. She goes out with me a lot of the times because I walk her, but I can't let her know that it's okay to go out of the yard yet because that's how Storm ended up in the situation that she was because of me letting her think that it was okay to go out there. We always keep it in that thing right there because I know we know that's where son got lost. That's been there since the exact day that she passed away. This is her paw print. It's not a very good one, but that's okay as long as I have something like that of her. And my other dog, Katie Boo Boo, yeah, she was depressed after that for a little while, but then we got Cassie and she was okay again. Hi, pretty girl. There's Katie. There's Katie. I'm going to go show you her grave now. And Tina, the dog, got back here is probably going to bark. Get to my nerves, but I still love her. Huh? I just left flowers actually today. Again, in a previous heather. That's a grave. And they still mowed today, so that's all I've got for you today, people. Thank you for listening. If you do listen, thank you. This is very important to me. It's been really hard to move on, and I know people die too, and it's probably going to be harder for me when somebody else dies, especially since it was this hard on me when my best friend, amazing dog died or passed away. But thank you. And there's Katie. Katie comes and visits too.